Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ernest Jones. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Gravity lying. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They'll look to throw here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That complete to Downs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just near a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at the Seahawks 49-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Richardson looking to throw this. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space, because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run here with Herbert. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Now it's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Khalil Herbert, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The kicker on for the
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Get it.
Back to throw. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. We'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp with career touchdown number 70. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. On the snap, a poor one, and this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Time to be lying.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. Taking it right down Broadway. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
14, Seahawks 6.
kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely got the short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
At the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And Frank,
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They go play action with Richardson. On the move to his left. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Go!
On 3rd down, here's Walker. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. First and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got it. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren there to make the grab. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights. And a round is on here in this first half.
Seahawks 6. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get some. He's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at
Come
the
on,
29-yard
70
line.
Rangers, 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Sheds off the tackle. And the Colts are going to have it here, as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And He's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
It's a pickup of 6.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Deputy. Viking 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Now Richardson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
70 line. Ready.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Got his man, it's Warren. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go!
Now we give it to Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw. Connecting over the middle with Downs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll bring a tight end in motion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts extend their lead yet again.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational at clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Seahawks.
Come back. Here we go.
First and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And boy, another ill-advised throw there. Is that will wind up incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Liking 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now back to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
70,
They'll set up a throw. He finds Smith and Jimbo in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the
Cougar
2-point
19.
conversion.
Go.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he'll get in. They're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard
Here
line.
we go. Check. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Again, it's Taylor. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Call on their field goal unit here. This a 27-yard attempt here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
79. Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now down to 20.
21. The kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
the 60. Tap the 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock
60
out.
Bison, 60 Bison.
On the handoff, this is Taylor.
Runs through the contact. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Puts it on the carpet attack. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short.
Red. Viking, 18.
Here's Taylor. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Second and a couple. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
22-yard line.
Herbert powering up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already